Had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Gets good distance on it. Gets it into the middle. Defence has got rid of that. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. It's a loose ball. Filippo Inzaghi. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. No question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn, and I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's De Bruyne, out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Aim forward. Adjuris. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Looks like a good ball through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Quaresma. Out of play for a throw. De Bruyne charges in. De Bruyne has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. Oh, he's come flying in. Barcelona now looking odds-on to go, and he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Looks to slip it through. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
That's a throw. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Thrust towards the front line. Fine defending there. It's Adjuris. Adjuris! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Another piece of really good defending. And now they can launch a counter. Crunching tackle. It's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Filippo Inzaghi with the ball through. Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Where to from here? Adjuris. It's Adjuris! And in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now the pass. Timely intervention. And out to safety. It's a long forward pass.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Out for a throw. Barcelona still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, technically, that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out. I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
It's the route one option. Luisao receives a free kick for that. Hit long and direct. Shoots! That is wayward. Fine defending there. Goes long and forward. Comes sliding in. Filippo Inzaghi. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Tries a through ball. Hurtles into the tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gets it upfield. Cuts it out. Adjuris. It's Adjuris! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Barcelona still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good play, no margin for error there. Filippo Inzaghi charges in. Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead, and Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Podolski. He comes flying in, sticks it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. He was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Van Persie. Out to the flank. Played out wide. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? It's Adjuris! Oh, bang on target. The defence can get it clear. That is absolutely glorious! About as smooth as it gets! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. De Bruyne. And that's that. Barcelona have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows.